Good morning and welcome back to the channel and welcome to our Netherlands Mega Trip Day 5 vlog. This is our third theme park of the trip and today we've come to Walibi Holland. None of us has ever been to Walibi Holland before, it's all brand new to us, so this will be our first experience as a family and ever, because none of us has ever been. So we've just parked up. The park opens today 10 until 5 and it's now about 9:45 and the car park is filling up nicely. It's not too busy just behind me there. The crowd calendar for today online just state that this is a 1% capacity day, so it's expected to be an extremely quiet day. Now Walibi Holland does have a new coaster, a new roller coaster called Joy, and there's Joy Chill and Joy Thrill. There's two different sides to the coaster. You can choose which side you go on, whether you go on the thrill side with the inversions or the chill side without, but both tracks are in the same area. They are for the same length of time and the same length of track. It's just one has inversions and one doesn't, so hopefully we'll get a chance to go on that today. But our first time at Walibi Holland, we're excited. There's 9 roller coasters at this park and there's 39 attractions. Of the 39 attractions, there's 24 that Albie can do. There's only 15 that he can't do because of his height, but there is roller coasters that he can do, there's flat rides that he can do. So we're excited to get into Walibi. Walibi, first time ever?
I'm excited to ride YoYo.
Yoy? Yoy Joy? We see it as Yoy, but it's pronounced Joy, isn't it? Thrill or chill? Are you going thrill? Thrill or chill? Thrill goes upside down, chill doesn't. Hopefully, as long as it's not too busy. I mean, we're just waiting in the foyer now to be let in. We do have our tickets pre-booked, so we do just show the codes at the entrance and head on in. We do only have 10 till 5. Opens 10 till 5, so we've got 7 hours. Okay, it's 9:50 and the shutters are just opening now, so we'll head through the turnstiles and then head into the theme park for our very first visit. I don't know what attraction we're going to go to first. We don't know the direction of anything. We don't know where anything is. We're just going to take a walk around and see what we come to and see what we want to do. Okay, so we're in. Easy to get in. And we're in down this little main street. Look at the theming. Look at that. It's very universal, like Islands of Adventure sort of style. It reminds me of Islands of Adventure, Superhero Island. Just with the buildings and all the sort of vivid colours and the vivid theming and stuff. A grass car? Do you want to touch it? Go touch a have you ever touched a grass car? I have now.
It's an Astro car.
Look at that. An American cafe. That might be where we're going to have our lunch. There's a little playground over there. Oh, look, there's a coaster. Looks like the old boomerang at Pleasure Island in Cleethorpes, but it looks like it's got a cover on it. I don't know what anything is. We've sort of purposely not looked into the rides because we prefer it. When we go to a theme park for the first time, we prefer everything to be a little bit of a surprise and just like a mystery. We like to jump in a queue not knowing exactly what the ride is. So we purposely don't do much research on the actual rides themselves, just the height restrictions so we know what Albie can do and the names of them so we know what to look out for that Albie can and can't do. But I don't look into any POVs or any videos of the rides just because I really love the feeling of not knowing what the ride is, and you get on it and it's just such a good feeling to experience it for the first time blind. So we've got loads of them here. Just looking around and it looks like there's a coaster over there that looks like it's a carbon copy of the boomerang at Pleasure Island Cleethorpes over there. So there is a little point here where Albie can get measured and he can get the correct wristband, so he won't need to be measured at all other attractions. They can just show we can just show his wristband to the ride attendant, and that proves he's already been measured. So we'll see. I think you might make 105, mate, if you've grown a little bit. Head up.
105.
105, yeah, that's what I thought you'd be. Hall of Fame. Express, platform 13, that's a roller coaster if you want to get straight on it. Right, so we're going to do Express Platform 13, which I think everybody's going to end up doing first. It's the first one that you come to. So we'll head on up. I'm not sure which one this is, but we will we'll find out, and then we'll give you our review on it when we get off. I mean, all I know is that it's a roller coaster, but I don't know what. I'm not 100% sure what it does. But oh, we're in the subway. It's like, I think you start in like a haunted subway.
I was just thinking, this actually looks really good.
It does, doesn't it? The feeling's so good. Look at that. Oh wow. The theming's insane. Oh, we're in the dark now. I think we're going into a haunted subway. Oh wow. Oh. Have you ever seen theming like this on a queue? The only theming I've seen like this is in America. Look at it. It's like a wobbly floor. So this is Express Platform 13. So it sounds like it's an ominous subway haunted ride. But I think it might be. I'm not 100% sure. And I might be looking stupid now by saying this, but I think it might be the launch coaster. But it's so good. It's like a haunted attraction at Fright Nights, isn't it? Or Scare Maze.
It doesn't even feel like you're in it too for a ride. Like, it just feels like
going to its boss.
It's immersive. It's so immersive. Alright, so once we get on, here we are. We're basically there, straight on, look. Straight on. Look at that, not a queue. That is so cool. Pop in. So this is it, whatever it is. So good. And there's boxes on the other side, look, to pop your stuff. But wasn't that queue like something else? It feels like you're in a haunted subway, like so much detail. It's definitely a coaster, look. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so good. Oh look, they actually come up as well and lock your stuff in. So the next one will come along. I bet the other three open for us to put our stuff in, and they'll close when we're on the ride. Oh, I'm excited. Just the very first ride. The theming of the queue has set the tone, hasn't it? To be an awesome park. Right, we'll get on and then we will pick you up when we get off. Wow, just come off Express Platform 13. That was so good. It was the launch coaster. I said that I thought it was. But that was really good. First impressions of Walibi is that it's awesome. The theming of the theming of the queue for that first ride that we've done was so good. Massively impressed. You come out into like a little gift shop here, and then we've got to try and find. Oh, that's where we went up. So you exit pretty much where you enter. So I'll find where Kerry is. Kerry, Maisie, and Zach can go back on, and they can experience the awesome theming on the queue and the awesome launch coaster. The roller coaster itself after the launch is a standard roller coaster. There's not an awful lot to it, but the launch is really good. It's a long track. It's quite a big coaster, and the theming was just so good in the queue. Okay, so while we was on Express Platform 13, Mummy and Albie are in these cars on the Le Tour des Jardins. Was that a good drive? Here he is, look. Okay, so those guys have gone on to Express Platform 13, and I just wanted to show you this massive big wheel in the middle of the park. That's a huge big wheel. And then I think we're just gonna, Albie wants to do a ride, so we're gonna take a little look around and see if there's anything in this area that I can just do quickly with Albie, a little thing, while those guys are on Platform 13. But as I say, this is all brand new to us. We don't know our way around, we don't know where anything is. But all I know is that it's not such a massive park. It is from what I understand, it's a fairly small park, so we don't have to walk too far between attractions. And you can see the queue times at the minute at 10:20 over there. Goliath is a 5-minute wait, Speed of Sound is 5 minutes, Express Platform 13 is a 15-minute wait. So we'll see if there's anything I can do with Albi now. This is the Zero Zone. The sign's really cool, it's all in pieces, but if you get the right aspect from it, it says Zero Zone, Zero Zone. Okay, they're still waiting for platform 13, so we have now come into the playground area. So I'm going to take Albi in here, see what there is to do. I think we can all go on the monkey swings there, the little aqua swings. I'll take him on that with me because he's tall enough. He can go sit on the inside. Oh yeah, so it is very much like Boomerang or Missile at American Adventure, I think it used to be at. Is this the way in? You're gonna come on the swing with me? Oh no, a bee! Yeah, we're gonna do the super swing, but we'll get the double seats that are inside so we can sit next to me, and this will be a walk on. Run down, buddy. That is what me and Albi have just come off. That was a really good ride. There was only 4 of us on the whole ride for that cycle. It's a fairly short cycle, but it was a good ride. You get some good wind up there, and it was Albi's first time doing anything like that, so he liked it. He was in the special seat next to me that had a proper seat belt over his shoulders, so he was nice and secure. But he liked that. So we're going to collect Mummy and the 2 bigger kids now, and then head into here and do probably Speed of Sound and Lost Gravity. I'll see if they liked it. I'll see if Kerry likes the theming. What did you think to it? What did you think to the theming of the queue?
The theme is cool.
Isn't that cool? It's like a maze, isn't it? A scare maze. Yeah. And it was a launch coaster, so it was a surprise.
It was a bit rough after that.
Yeah.
And it was quite slow after that.
Yeah.
I kept
Nice.
saying to the
Coaster
trainer,
around.
it's safe for the chain.
Well,
But then at that
I
point,
like
did
a
you
lot.
think there's no chain lift?
Yeah, I think I noticed that. I do like
Right. So
do that
there's-
orange thing.
me and Albi have just done the monkey swings. The spinning vibe, that's a ride look. That's something that Albi could do, I think. Is that something Albi's able to do? Oh no, it's 120, look. But there's a playground there. There's a little water battle there, splash battle. Right, should we go do Lost Gravity up there? So you can play on the little playground bit there. Okay, so I think instead of that little play area, Albi's going to go into Playland where there's a few little rides for him to do. And we can just take it in turns doing these while the other adult and the 2 bigger kids can go and do Lost Gravity, which I think is just the other side of this. Looking at it, it's over there. So there's little play areas, there's a little a shuttle bus that Albi can do. There's a bubble swirl. So this is all the little kiddie area, look. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 4 or 5 attractions in this area. There's cars down there. But let's head to the roller coaster because we're not going to have time otherwise. Zero Zone. The theming's cool, isn't it? It is all like brightly coloured and very vivid. There's the Tomahawk, which is like a gyro swing. Down there. I think there's a coaster there that Albi can do behind there. I don't know if he can do Draco. I'm sure it said he could. Look at the theming of that. Oh no, what's he blocked it off for? This is Lost Gravity, but it's closed. Oh. Right, because Lost Gravity is not open, for some reason they've closed that off. We're now just going to head round. Apparently Splash Battle's not open either. It looks like they've put a chain across. I mean, it looks like it's ready to go. It's got running water and smoke effects and things, but It looks like they've got a chain across the entrance and there's nobody there, so we're going to walk back round here and we're going to do Speed of Sound. If it's open. Such a promising start as well, straight on that ride. Excellent theming and stuff. So I was like, oh, this is going to be a good day. But then they've closed too many things already. But we'll see if we can get on Speed of Sound. Let's head in here then. This looks like a decent queue. It is, I've done exactly this ride before. It looks like there's a big queue. So this is the Speed of Sound. So you do go up backwards into the tube and then you're released. And I'll show you the track go round before we head on in it. 30-minute wait. The queue times were a lot higher than we expected. 50 minutes for one of the rides, 40 minutes for another, 30 for this, 25 for another. So it's far busier than we thought. So it comes out, down there, does a little loop. Then heads up on the other side and then does the same thing backwards. So it takes you up a little bit more. And then you come down backwards and do the exact same thing in reverse. It's exactly the same as Boomerang, Pleasure Island. Boomerang didn't have that little tube cylinder thing there. About 15 minutes in the queue for Speed of Sound, and we've got 2 more lanes to go and then we're in the building to load. Okay, so that's Speed of Sound done. I know it's quite a basic coaster and an awful lot to it, but I think the good aspect to it is that you do it backwards, and you've never done one backwards, have you? Have you ever done an inversion backwards? No. It just feels different, doesn't it? Because your body's so used to having to deal with going forwards. Going backwards, you sort of discombobulate yourself, don't you? Yeah. But that's good. I don't know if it was worth an half an hour wait. Say it's probably, I mean, this was the same ride that you used to be able to just walk on at Pleasure Island and just stay on. You could just sit on the seat, and when he come to let you out, you'd be like, can I just stay on? And he'd be like, yeah, sure. So you could just do it. I think my record is probably about 10 or 11 times in a row where I just didn't get off the same seat, but it's good. I haven't done that sort of ride for about 27 years. I think 1998 was the last time I did it at Pleasure Island. So it was good to do it again. It's just a good drop as well, isn't it? Did you both enjoy it?
Yeah, I still think I prefer express platform foot.
Yeah? Like it, Maisie?
Yeah.
It's just good that you do it backwards. And these guys were on the very back row. I was on the second to back row, so they got the biggest drop forwards, but then the shortest drop backwards. But it's the inversions backwards that make it a little bit different. We've come out of Speed of Sound, and we've took a right, and we're gonna go find where Kerry and Albie are now. They might have gone to Draco or Draco. But I don't know if they've left this area yet. There's a spinny ride there that's almost a walk on, the spinning vibe. But at least there's no queue for that. I think most of the queues will be at the bigger coasters. We did look on the app and it says that the Lost Gravity roller coaster doesn't actually open till 1. They've closed it until 1 PM. Okay, I think we're going to try and get on spinning vibe because there's literally no queue, so we can head straight on hopefully. I'll let you know when we get off. Okay, we've just come off this spin vibe. It was okay, it was a pretty tame little ride, wasn't it? It didn't go around too fast, it was just like a sort of a junior waltzer type ride, but it was okay. Bye. Well, fantastic, but because it was a walk on, it was time well spent. So now we're going to head over and meet Perry and Albie, who've just gone for a little donut, I think, because Albie was hungry. And then we're going to head to the opposite side of the park where YoYo is, and where Goliath is, and Condor, and Eat My Dust. So we'll head over. I think the littler rides might not be so bad for queues. I think everyone's just queuing for the bigger coasters. I mean, I don't think it looks as busy in Speed of Sound now as what it was when we went in. But we'll head down here, head to the other side of the park and see what we can do over that way. I think just because we made the rookie mistake of actually coming to the front of the park and starting our day here where everybody comes in and everybody sort of congregates first. The golden rule for theme parks is to head to the back of the park for opening. If you're here for rope drop, head to the very back of the park and work your way to the front, because that's the opposite of what everybody else seems to do. But we just made the mistake this morning of coming in and being so excited that we've never been before, and seeing a roller coaster and be like, right, let's do this one. I just wanted to get one done. But we did manage to walk on Express Platform 13 anyway, so we'll see what it's like at the other end of the park. What's this? Exotic. So this is the exotic area. So we'll see what's going on around here. El Rio Grande's closed, which is the Rapids. That's Condor, look. That was what was 50 minutes when we was in the queue for Speed of Sound, but did it say 25 now? 20 minutes? If me and Albie can find something around here. Draco, did you like it?
The first little dropped quite fast.
Is it?
Yeah. Then it went on the little aeroplanes.
Oh yeah.
And the little bus that goes round and round. It's a bit of a belly getter, as we call it.
We've come for a fairly early lunch. I'm not sure what time is it. What time is it now? But it's very quiet in here.
It's nearly 12.
11:45, so we'll grab an early lunch while it's quiet, hopefully. Sit down, eat that, and then we can get on with some rides. The queue times have gone down significantly for Goliath and Condor. They were 50 minutes roughly, and they're not now. They're about 20-25 minutes. So let's head in here then and get some food. So there's a chicken burger, cheeseburger. What else we got? Cheeseburger deal, €15 for cheeseburger, fries and a drink. It doesn't look like they're actually serving any food in Hacienda. We was waiting at the counter and nobody even came to the counter to take our order, so we thought we'll leave and we'll try somewhere else. There is somewhere around here as well that does food called Mission Control, and I think that's near Eat My Dust. So we'll see this area. We are sort of walking around blind, we don't know where anything is, so we're just assuming that there's somewhere to eat around here. I'm sure it's called Mission Control, and it's a food joint. There's a drop tower there. Speed Zone, this is where it is. Oh, there's the top spin, look. There's a top spin. Right, Speed Zone, so let's see. There's got to be something in here, somewhere to eat. There's a launch tower. There's all different games here, little prize games, balloon darts, one in to win. I think this might be the food place here, look. This is the Mission Control. There's the vending machines that we like, the little food vending machines with Zach's cheese souffle. Chili cheese fries, so yeah, this one looks better and it looks open. So we've come to the Mission Control in the Speed Zone, and I think we're going to get a family deal where you get 4 fries and 4 snacks for €25. Okay, so at the Mission Control food place there, we've got them some snacks. So we've got a family deal for $26.50, and that's 4 drinks. You get 4 drinks of Coke. You get 4 portions of fries with a big dollop of sauce, and you get 4 snacks as well that are like the same ones from the vending machine. So the kids have got little cheese soufflés, I've got a croquet, and Kayla's got a fricandel. I've got some curried ketchup, there's a mayonnaise and 2 tomato ketchups. $26.50. So we'll eat that and we'll see what it's like. And we're in the shadow of the launch tower here. $15-minute queue for that at the minute. That's going back round again. Oh, it's lifting up anyway, but there's nobody on it. Well, that's they're doing tests on it. Looks like there's some engineers over there. Looks like G-Force is testing fully now, so I think that's probably going to open imminently. That was just spinning round, or lifting up, sorry, and now it's spinning round and lifting up, so it's a proper full cycle now. So it looks like they're going to get people on it next. And you do get these little sous vide cups as well. We was charged $150 for the cups extra, and I think you do take them back and get your deposit back. You get your $150 back when you take them back, but because the branded cups and the plastic, we can reuse them. I think we're just going to keep them, take them home. It's a cheap sous vide. Portaventura ones, yeah. Look at the theming when you go from one area to the next as well. Like that's the wilderness area, look. And that takes you down to Untamed, the wooden coaster. So it looks like G-Force is about to get ready to go, by the looks of it, if he's signed it off. I think these guys are waiting for it. There's a little pedal on there, a little flying ride. And I don't know if this coaster's going round, but I think this might be Eat My Dust, but it looks like it's not actually going round. There's a lot that's not working. You're going round and you're like, oh, this one's closed. Oh, there's another one closed. This one opens later on. Yeah, that's Eat My Dust. That is a coaster that Albie's able to do, but unfortunately, don't look like it's running. Right, we did just walk around here and went past Eat My Dust, hoping to be able to get Albie on that, but no, it's not open. It is probably one of the biggest coasters that he's able to do in this park, but unfortunately, can't do it. So we've come over to Goliath, and I think these guys are going to head into Goliath. I'll do something with Albie, and you can go do that, Maisie, if you want, if we can find out the queue times. But that's a big coaster, that. Look at that. It's the largest, I think it's the longest coaster in the Benelux. So it's the longest coaster in the Netherlands for sure. We need to get in the queue for that. Get a picture in front of the Goliath. Go ahead, enjoy Goliath, 15-minute wait. Okay, so those guys have gone in the queue. It looks like a massive coaster this. The track's a really long track. And it is only a 15-minute wait, so it's a very mixed day of queue times and closures and surprises and disappointments. It's like, it is a roller coaster of a day for emotions. This is YoYo. We've just come around the corner and discovered YoYo. Enjoy. You can see that all the ground has just been laid. It looks like it's still in construction mode, to be honest. It doesn't look like the grounds have been completed, so I wonder if this is all going to be grass and plants. But you can see the two different tracks. It does look quite good. It's going round now. The track's a very unique style of track. I don't think I've ever seen a track like that before. So they both go up the lift hill together and then they go down and take a slightly separate route. They're sort of matching at the minute, look, but as one goes straight through, one goes on an inversion. It does look really good. So are they, oh no, I thought there was single rides. Single riders. It is single riders, so yeah, you ride on your own. That's strange then. So the throughput will be quite low on that if you can only get one person per row. Okay, it has been about 15 minutes I think, and I can see them through the gap now. They are in the loading pen waiting to go on Goliath. And I can see Maisie and Zach have got very front row and Kerry is on second row. So they'll be heading up the lift hill up there and then going on this massive coaster. If we have time, I might take them back on it. It is a coaster that I do really want to do, so I would like to have a go. And then we can head round to, hopefully, Condor and do that one as well. So I'm just going to watch these guys getting in. Hang on, buddy. Here we go, look, they're getting in. They're on the very front row. I hope they enjoy it. I think this is probably their flagship coaster. I know they've got YoYo or Joy, which is the new one, but that's a popular one. I think that they have even closed the thrill side because I think it's fully booked up with reservations and things. We've not really seen the thrill side open at all day, but there is people going around it, so that means it's open for people to go on it, but I don't think the queue line is open for us regular folk to join it. Watch these guys go up then, buddy. So I wonder if, when they come off this, I wonder if they will say, that is my favourite ride. Shall we see? It has a look of a steel version of the Ultimate that used to be at Lightwater Valley, and I used to love the Ultimate at Lightwater Valley. So if this is a very similar ride but a steel version, then that'll be good enough for me. There we are, we're about to go down the drop end of the lift hill. Okay, so we're going in Goliath, posted as a 15-minute queue, but it doesn't look like a very big queue at all. And Condor, which is that one next to us, that's posting at 25 minutes. These guys have just come off Goliath, and I've told them not to sort of tell me anything about it because I want to experience it like clean, not knowing anything about it. So I think they enjoyed it though by the looks of it. So we'll head back on, and then when I've come off it myself, we'll all discuss what our thoughts are of Goliath. It does look cool though. Okay, just tell you that you have a 30-minute wait here, or 60-minute wait for front row. Does look good though. Okay, we've made it to Goliath. We're getting on. It's been about 15 minutes, hasn't it? 15-minute queue.
Yeah.
And we're ready to get on. These guys are going to do it for the second time. We're sort of toward the back end of the ride this time and not the front. So ready to get on. Here's our ride. Whew. Okay, we've just come off Goliath. That was awesome. That's such a good ride, isn't it? That was really good. I loved it. 15-minute queue, and we was on. We were toward the back end of the carriage, and we got so much airtime. Did you get more airtime at the back, toward the back, than you did at the front?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I came out of my seat like at least, well, for about half the ride. I don't think my bum was touching the seat. So it was so good. Some good speed on that. It's good adrenaline ride. That innit?
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. That was good. Okay, so we've come back round this way because we're going to go toward the toilets that we saw around here, just opposite YoYo, and then I think there's a staircase that we can head up into the Los Sombreros and Condor area. But that was so good. It's my favourite ride here so far, that Goliath.
I hear that people have reserved it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be a fit.
Yeah. Good coaster. But yeah, I think we're going to struggle to get on, especially the thrill side. Just I don't think they're opening it to normal people. I think it's exclusively for people who have paid to reserve their guaranteed ride. I mean, we might check later on. They might reopen it to normal people later on, but at the current time, it's not. We can queue for the chill side, which is the blue one, but I'm not sure how long the queue is. But it's not going to have a very high throughput, is it? When you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what, about 8 or 9 people on each cycle? So it's going to take a while. So we can head up here, go to the toilets. There's the Los Sombreros, and then Condor's up here, and then we'll maybe take a walk over to Lost Gravity area and see if there's anything Albie can do there while we do the Lost Gravity roller coaster. We've just spoke to Kerry on the phone, and they've just come off Los Sombreros. Yeah, Los Sombreros it's called. And apparently it's extremely tame. Even Albie was saying, Albie's 3 years old, and Albie was on the Los Sombreros asking his mum when it's going to go faster. It wasn't fast enough for Albie, so no good for him. So we're probably not going to bother with Los Sombreros.
It's very tame.
What did you think to Goliath?
Oh, it was amazing.
So good, isn't it? Did you spend half the time out of your seat?
Yeah.
Because we got
on them bumps at the end.
yeah, the camelbacks.
Yeah.
We was at the back end, who was about a few rows from the back, and we got some right drag, and there was loads of airtime on it.
Yeah.
So there's mini taxis, you can do that, can't you? We're in the toilets here in Hacienda, and there's about to be a rave. This is the toilets at Hacienda. Shut the up. That's cool, isn't it? There's a little button that you can push above the sinks, and when you push the button, there's a rave in the toilets at Hacienda. So that's the Hacienda just behind me. That's the food place, and that's where the awesome toilets are, where you can have a little bit of a rave and a wee. Have you ever had a rave wee?
No.
You have now. There's a little button, as you saw on the video, there's a little button above the sink that you can push. And then it sets a little rave off with the lights and the music in the toilet, so everyone can have a little bit of a party. Now we're heading to Condor. We're going to go do Condor, posting a 15-minute wait. So we'll head into there. Let's get in, guys. Let's see if it is 15 minutes. I've been looking forward to this one because this is an inverted coaster. You do dangle from the top, and they're my favourite ones. I really like Kumali at Flamingo Land. I like Montu at Busch Gardens. So they are my favourite. And obviously Nemesis as well. But this looks like a good one. This is one of the main rides as well. I would say Goliath and Condor and Untamed are the 3 biggest coasters here, excluding Joy, the new one. But I like the fact that you can see a lot of queue system in front of you that's unoccupied, because that means at one point they've designed this queue to go all the way back here, so at some point it was that busy, but it's not that busy right now, which is good. As I say, it's a little bit mixed for today. We do love the park, it's an awesome park, it's got some really great rides. I think just some of the queue times earlier on, because some of the rides weren't open, it made the rides that were open a much higher queue, but I think that's sort of calmed down a little bit now, and everything seems to be a reasonable queue, so hopefully we'll get a few more bits done. While we're doing this Condor, Kerry's going to try and get Albie on the little taxis, which is like the little mini Dodgers. So we're just heading into the building now, and that's Condor, and that's where YoYo goes out here. Excited for an inverted coaster? A dangly dangly? Okay, we're about to get on.
Condor.
Let's get on Condor. That was good. Did you like Condor? Good? Alright.
Inferno and Nemesis is better than it.
Yeah? What did you think to it?
I couldn't breathe on it. It was so hurting.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was good. A different feel about an inverted coaster just because your legs are dangling and the track's above you, so it just feels a bit different. But I preferred Goliath, but that is a second place so far for Ryan. For me, it just pips the Platform 13 just because we was in awe of the theming for Platform 13. But we still need to do Untamed and Lost Gravity. That's the two biggie coasters that we still need to do. And YoYo, but I don't think we're going to get to do those. But we'll see. We'll see what it's like. But now I'm going to tag Kerry in, so Kerry can do Condor. So there's tequila taxis, which is the full-size dodgems there, and then there's mini taxis, which is the little ones that Albie can do. So we'll see if we can get him on there. There he is. He's in his little mini dodgems. Albie! He's got his little bumper cars. I don't think he's going to be able to drive it. Kerry did say he's just been on it a couple of times, and he did need the guy. He did need the guy to sort of help him out and steer his wheel for him a bit and get him moving because Albie don't quite know how to do it. He's only 3, bless him, and there's some older kids on here, so. Albie, turn it! Other way! Turn it! Albie! He's just going in circles.
Turn it again.
There you go, turn it. Albie, spin the wheel.
Spin it. Turn the wheel to me. Yeah. Keep
That's
turning.
it. That's it. Other way.
Keep turning it.
Other way, keep going. Keep going, keep going. There you go. That's it, you got the hang of it. Push the pedal. Turn it. Thoughts on Condor?
Oh my god, I think I've dislocated a bit.
It's a rough one, but it's
Have
good.
you had an accident at work?
He's just done 2 goes on the mini taxis, but he ain't got a clue. So it's just.
No, he doesn't.
Nah, he started to get it toward the end. He was grasping that if he turned the wheel, he was going. There was a couple of times where he went from one side to the other, but most times he was just going in a circle and then just hitting the side, and then just waiting for the guy to come and take him away. But then going in a circle straight away, hitting the same side again, and just waiting. We're walking around because we're going to try and see if we can all get on the Merlin's Magic Castle. So we're going to head into the wilderness section, which we've not been to yet. We did come around this area before, but then we headed that way. That was where we had our little food at the mission control. This looks like it's still testing. There's still nobody on it. Still testing that. And that is a 5-minute wait for that.
We haven't been in this bit, have we?
No. Churros. Some nice churros there, so we're going into the wilderness section now. This is where Untamed is, and hopefully where we're able to get onto Merlin's Magical Castle. Or Merlin's Magic Castle, whatever it's called. We don't even know what it is, to be honest, but all we know is we're all able to get on it. There's hot dogs. If it's open, we did find quite a lot of the little food stands and things are not open. None of the toasties or wraps, the ice cream stores and stuff are not open. The wilderness shop's not open. There's a lot of the sort of retail section of it that's not open, to be honest. So the skydiver, that's an additional charge, but it looks like there's nobody there for that either. That looks good, doesn't it? That looks like a good wooden coaster, that. Look at that drop. Well, that's a 40-minute wait at the minute. It's posted at a 40-minute wait, but there is single riders. So single riders don't look very big. And we'll head on into this Merlin's Magic Castle. Now, as it stands right now, none of us have any idea what it is, but we just know Albie's able to get in it, so he can come with us. That does look good, that. Look at that.
What's an RMC, isn't it? I like how it twists out.
Yeah. I don't think there's much of a queue for this.
You can't get
It did. This was one of the rides that only opened at 1 o'clock, I think, as well. So they obviously don't expect it to be busy enough to warrant opening all day anyway. So hopefully we'll just be straight in. I'd like to do the big wheel because it's a massive big wheel and you probably get some right good views. I'm not totally fussed about the top spin. I don't think we'll have time to do everything, so we need to prioritise. So top spin's definitely out of it.
Big courses, don't we?
Untamed and Lost Gravity. I think that's it then. Okay, we're in Merlin's Magic Castle. This dark ride. You're excited to know what it is? Don't know, do we? Okay, we're out of Merlin's Magic Castle. It was just a madhouse, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a madhouse, but it was a good one. Well themed. It was all in Dutch, so we couldn't understand what the audio was going on about, but it was more of a visual ride anyway. So it does feel like you're going upside down, but you're not. But you do tip from side to side, but the room spins around you, so it gives the illusion that you're going upside down. There's a few of them about. There's Hex at Alton Towers, and there's Villa Volta at Efteling, and then we've done the Merlin's Magic Castle here. There we go, Untamed. I think we're gonna try get in. 40-minute wait. So we are going to head into we are in the Untamed queue now. It says 40 minutes. I'm not sure how far we go back here, but sun's blaring down now. It's boiling hot, 18 degrees, bright sunshine, blue sky. This is like what it was like at Doing Well for us for the whole time we was there. People are leaving the queue. For Untamed. It's been about 45 minutes now, but we are almost at the loading bay, so I reckon another 5 minutes or so and we should be on. But it's boiling hot out here, and I'm not sure I would have wanted to wait longer than 40 minutes. It was posted at 40 minutes and I thought that was long enough, but I think it's been about 45 with at least another 5 to 10 to go. So I am going to ask for a baby switch when I get up there. Apparently they said you do have to ask for a baby switch before you get on the ride, not when you've got off, because we tried on Goliath. I mean, Goliath is only posting a 5-minute wait now anyway, but they said you have to ask for it before you get onto the ride, so we'll try that with this one and see if it works. So we've gone from where these guys are coming in all the way at the back there, and we've come all the way down here. It took 45 minutes, and we just need to finish this last little bit here, up the stairs, and then into the loading bay up there. 55 minutes in, and we're about to get on. So it was posted at 40, and we've now waited 55, so almost an hour. And the queue is just as big as it was then. So this is easily the biggest queue of the day, but we are literally a few people ahead now. So we're about to get on, and we'll catch up with you when we get off Untamed. They've only got one train running, so everyone has to wait in the cow pens here for the train to do its cycle, and then come in and unload, and then these get on, and then off the train goes. there should be 2 trains on, because the second train could be getting loaded with all these people as that one's pulling in at the back, and that one then can then go off, and the train that's just finished the cycle can then unload and get loaded again, and the cycle continues. It's just ridiculous. We've got 1 train running. It takes twice as long. This is the theming for Untamed here at Walibi. Untamed is supposed to be themed around a greenhouse up here in the loading bay that's been overtaken by plants. So there's plants growing out everywhere. And the carriages going around, the train going around, is themed like giant insects.
Yeah, look, it's really like a bug.
Yeah, it is. There you go, it's a giant insect, a giant bug. It's good. We've just come off it. We'll talk about it in a sec. But Kerry has just done the baby switch. So when we boarded the train there, we told them when we came in that we was getting a baby switch. They told Kerry to come to the exit here, so she needs to be at the exit. Whoever you're baby switching with needs to be at the exit when you're boarding the train, because then when you go around and come off, only one person can stay on from the previous party, and then the person stood at the exit with the baby can then go on and swap with the other rider who's just gone round. So with the baby switch, as long as you've got the second rider at the exit at the time you come off the ride, then it's just a straight swap, place for place. That Untamed was such a good ride. I know we waited an hour, so that takes the shine off it a bit, but it was so good. It's you get a lot of airtime on it, don't you, Maisie? It's a wooden coaster, and you can tell it's a wooden coaster. It's very rickety, and you do get tons of airtime. Maisie, what did you think to Untamed?
So good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it your favourite ride here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Better than Goliath? Is it a tie? Goliath and Untamed tie?
Yeah.
What did you think? What did you think to Untamed? Yeah? It's good, isn't it? You get a lot of airtime, don't you? That first drop, you come out your seat properly. And then there's a few like camel humps and stuff, isn't there, that you go through, and you come off your seat.
After that, you spend half of it upside down.
Yeah.
On your side.
That's good. It is a good ride.
It's brilliant. I think that top Shambhala.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That's better than Shambhala. I wouldn't say it.
I didn't say
Not
it
for me.
that.
Yeah.
I said it's close. I said it's better than
Goliath. Yeah. It's tied with Maisie, isn't it? Goliath and this first place.
No, second place. My first place is Express platform.
Oh, you like that one better? You like the launch? We're just gonna head round now past the big wheel and then go toward Lost Gravity. So I'll show you the top spin. The water looks like it fires a little bit higher on this one. This one's called Blast. There's nobody on it. It's running on empty, but it looks like you might get a little bit splashed on this one. Maybe. But that's Blast anyway. Climbing the wall. Oh yeah. Oh no. You have to get off the shadow. There you go, 0 zone. Albie, me and you can go on a roller coaster while these guys do that, and then me and you stay on. That looks smooth, doesn't it? Look at the car on that. It's dead shiny.
That's the thing, all the other ones are a bit
It sounds smooth, that, doesn't it? That sounds smooth. That sounds like a nice smooth ride. Oh, there was all screaming on speed of sound, wasn't there? These guys are just going to pop into Lost Gravity then and get a baby switch, and then I'm going to go back on it with Maisie. Some of the theming around this Lost Gravity, look, you've got vehicles half in the ground, you've got a helicopter upside down. We're going to head into this now, so I'll put the buggy near the exit so we're ready to roll when we come off. Yeah, it looks like a fairly small gyro swing, that, so not too fussed. Let's put the buggy here, buddy, and then me and you can go on this ride. Right, so we're going into Draco or Draco. Let's head on inside. It's a little kiddie coaster, look. It's like a caterpillar, but it's one of the coasters that Albie can get on, and at least there's absolutely no queue, so we can get straight on. We've just come off the little Draco roller coaster. 2 cycles round. Albie liked it so much so that he wanted to go back on it again. But I think we have to go this way, buddy, because we have to head toward the exit to Lost Gravity. That was a cute little coaster. It's got a decent first drop. Are you going to walk then? Come this way then. There they are, look, about to get on. Hello! Getting on, look, getting on front row. Sit down, sweetheart. They're about to go round and then they're going to come in this bit. Wave to them, look, at the front. Here they come. I think Maisie likes it by the sounds of it. Here we go, they're coming in, look. Can you see him? Albie, look. So they're in the exit now, so I'm about to switch with Kerry and get on from Baby Switch. So I'm going to go do Lost Gravity and we'll catch up with you when I'm off. Just come off Lost Gravity. That was awesome. I think that's probably my favourite ride here. You just feel like you're floating for most of the ride. You don't feel like you're actually stuck to the seat, do you? No. You spend most of the ride literally floating about, and it felt like there was one bit up there where I wasn't holding on and my arms were flapping about in the air. It felt like I almost slipped out and died a horrible death.
Right, I have a tip. So when you go on roller coasters and stuff, if you want, you don't have to. Like if you're feeling brave enough, just throughout the whole time, just relax your arms. Like don't do anything with your arms, and then like when rides they go like that, your arms go up, and it's really fun.
That was like, so good.
Not better than.
I don't know. I prefer that. It's just so smooth and like it's a smooth track, innit? But you feel like you're floating for half of it. If you don't hold on and you just let your hands go loose, you feel like you're floating for half the ride.
That poor ant, what did that ant do to you?
So I think we're on our last half an hour of park opening now.
What time does it close?
5.
Oh, it's 4:30 now.
Yeah, last half an hour of park then.
Yeah.
So we've joined the queue for YoYo. Apparently, well, it's 4:30. Park closes in half an hour, which I don't understand. I don't get why the park doesn't stay open until about 8 o'clock on a night like this. But it doesn't actually look too bad, because if we're going to walk through here and get into the building, there can't be much of a queue inside because there isn't any room to queue inside, really. So he did say about 20-minute, half an hour queue for thrill, and about 15 minutes for chill. But it looks like there's hardly any queue. So we didn't have a clue.
You said half an hour and it's walk. Half an hour.
So yeah, we've gone for the thrill side. There is a bit of a longer queue for the thrill side apparently, according to the guy. But at least we get to try this now. And Kerry's gone through to the exit to do the baby switch. Give it a try. It looks like there ain't much of a queue inside, to be honest. So I think we've timed it right, coming at 4:30. This is a single track roller coaster, as you can see, and it's just a single person in each one. You get your own little carriage going round. Okay. Hey, so I think we're about to get on. We've queued for literally 2 minutes. There they are. They're just going up. We've just done YoYo. There we go, so we've done the thrill side. The chill side is the one that don't go upside down. The thrill side goes upside down 6 times. Kerry and Zach have stayed on through the baby switch, but there's no need because there's literally no queue. No queue whatsoever. It's an actual walk-on on the new ride YoYo. On both sides, chill and thrill, it's a walk-on. What did you think to it, Maisie?
It's quite good.
It was alright, wasn't
My
it?
arm came out of the strap.
Did it? I don't think it's the best ride here. I think I've ridden maybe 3 or even 4 rides better than this.
Yeah, me too.
Here, today.
Not the best.
It's a good ride, but there's nothing special about it other than the novelty that it's a single track ride. And that's all, but I don't think it's like amazing. It's just good. I think we might have time now, hopefully before park close, we're going to try and get around and do platform 13 again, because that's the one Maisie wants to do again, the launch coaster, the very first one we did. So if we get a chance now, we're going to run round and get that done before 5 o'clock. What's on YoYo? You like it? That's amazing, it's good, but I don't think it's great. I think I've ridden 3 or 4 rides better than it today.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't rank it at the top. It's
Nah.
nice and smooth. But
I think it's unique that it's got a single track, but that's about it. If that was a normal roller coaster, it'd be just a normal roller coaster. There's nothing on it, but
I like how it twists and everything with the other one though. That's quite cool.
£5 o'clock, park closing time. At least we can say you've done all the big coasters. During the day we've managed to do Goliath, Condor, Platform 13, Lost Gravity, Untamed, YoYo, and what else have we done? We did... Oh yeah, Speed of Sound. So you could have done that. It's a 5-minute wait. It would be a walk-on now, wouldn't it? I think most things will be a walk-on. There's probably a few people still queuing in Untamed, just because there was quite a big queue for that not that long ago. So we've managed to still get quite a bit done, considering we've only been here for 7 hours. As I say, we've done all the big coasters. We did the dark ride, didn't we? The Madhouse. You guys did Los Sombreros. He's done the little taxi thing 4 times. Albie's done Le Tour de Jardin, the little car ride. Me and Albie did the swing around there, the little roundy swing.
We did the little aeroplanes and I don't even know what it's called, the little car that goes up and down.
Yeah. But the main reason for coming was to do the big coasters, wasn't it? Goliath, Condor, Lost Gravity, Speed of Sound, Untamed, YoYo,
Express.
and Platform 13 in here, yeah. Yeah, so just a quick look at some of the merch. YoYo, the other side. We only rode one side, the side that goes upside down. It's not a very substantial gift shop, to be honest. There isn't an awful lot of merch in here, which is a shame. But it's been a good day. We'll catch up on the way out and give you our final thoughts of Walibi Holland. closing time at Walibi. Merchandise purchased. Maisie's got a t-shirt. Let's have a look at your t-shirt for €25. And it's got like little sketches of each of the rides that she's done. Condor, Speed of Sound, Express, Goliath, Lost Gravity, Untamed.
It has a little bit of information about each one there.
Yeah, that's
Like,
cool.
When
The
it was
duration.
made.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Bit of interesting information about each of the 6 rides that she's done. There's no YoYo on there, we'd have to draw it with a marker. But that was €25, wasn't it? What's Zach got? Open Zach's, so let's have a look. Zach's was €50. It's a YoYo hoodie. Ride the other side. €50. So that is out of their own money. They have birthday money and Christmas money saved up, and that's what that goes to. And this is where we started our day. That's when we ran up there, blindly not knowing what platform 13 was, and being pleasantly surprised by the awesome theming of the queue system. That was an awesome start to the day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then it dipped a little bit when everything seemed to be a really big queue and a few things were closed, but it sort of picked up again afterwards. And then to get on YoYo as a walk-on at the end of the day, that was really good. So this concludes our very first day at Walibi Holland. My first impression is that it's a really good park. I do think you probably need 2 days to complete it properly. The only reason being that they close at 5 o'clock. If they open till 8 o'clock on an evening, if they was open till 8 today, we would have probably got everything that we wanted to get done. There was a few flat rides that we didn't get done. There was a couple of re-rides that I would like to have done, but the re-rides, which were like Speed of Sound and Platform 13, for the last hour and a half of the day at least, or maybe 2 hours of the day, have been a 5-minute queue for each. So that little extra ride time till about 7 o'clock minimum, an extra 2 hours, or 8 o'clock preferably, would be 3 extra hours, and that'll give you so much time to be able to do everything. And that's pretty cool. I do love this. This is your first impressions of Walibi Holland. And this is what you see as you're coming in. So there is all different shops. There's a sunset shop there, guest services, there's an American grill there. I would like to have come down to this part of the park and explored this a little bit whilst it was open, but we just didn't get a chance. Again, a couple more hours of operational time in the park today would have just been perfect to give us time to come and try the American cafe. But it was a really good day. I would definitely come back to Walibi Holland. It's not the best park. I think I would probably prefer Efteling still. Efteling's still my favourite park, and we've still got Toverland and Phantasialand to go, but it was a good day and they've got some really good rides. The roller coasters are really good.
Nice chairs.
Good. You had a good day?
Yep.
Enjoyed it? Good day?
Yeah.
Good rides?
There are some good rides.
They are.
Big coasters for a little
There is. For a small park, it just pack a punch, doesn't it?
really good day.
Yeah, good. I was just saying, I wish we would have come to explore this area a bit, because there's a candy shop there and there's an American cafe and bar lot. We could have sat in there and had a nice meal. There's a sunset shop there with souvenirs that we haven't had a chance to look in. I won't be bothered about guest services, but my favourite ride was either probably Lost Gravity. It's Lost Gravity, Untamed and Goliath are all tied very much closely at the top. Across to the next one. And the next one. Yeah, done it. Yeah, one word to describe Walibi Holland. Or one phrase. Give me one phrase that you would, if I said, give me one thing that you want to say about Walibi Holland.
The best themed theme park I've ever been to.
Better than Portaventura?
Oh.
Yeah. Shall I come back to you?
Yeah.
Give me one phrase for Walibi
I thought
Holland.
you were going to say one word.
No,
I'll
just
give you
one.
both. One word. Yoy.
Yes.
One phrase.
Yoy, yoy, yoy.
Yoy, yoy, yoy.
I think if I had just had one thing to say about Walibi Holland is that it is a really good park, awesome rides. It's good that you don't have to walk far between one attraction to the other. Everything's sort of close together. The only downside is I think they should be open longer, just to enable you to be able to do everything in one day. It's been a fairly busy day. The crowd calendar said 1%. There's been no way it's been anywhere near 1%. If this isn't 1%, if this is 1%, I wouldn't like to come on a 50% day because you won't get anything done. Untamed was a 50-minute queue for most of the day. but everything else has gone sort of between 5 minutes and 45 minutes for most of the time. Bye bye. Bye. Maisie's got her phrase, go on.
It impressed me a lot.
Ah, good. What's your one phrase about Walibi? If I asked you to say one phrase about Walibi.
The first thing that pops in my head is it's like a teenage kid's hangout dream.
Yeah?
It's very much like
It's coming round.
a funky park for teenagers.
Walibi Holland. There we go. Yeah, funky park for teenagers. It is a teenage hangout.
Teenage hangout.
That's why they've got alarm tags on everything in the gift shop, including the magnets.
It's just from the artwork and
Yeah.
the like rave music everywhere and stuff. It's like being at a kids club,
Yeah.
like a youth club.
Okay, so that's it. That is the end of our day 5 of our Netherlands mega trip. This is our 3rd theme park. End of it. Walibi, goodbye. We may see you again, but not for some time because we've got other things planned. So I've got the sun in my eye. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please do pop a like on it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this and lots more from our Netherlands mega trip. We do have a spare day tomorrow that we're going to have a chill out day by the pool and chill out all day in our 3rd and final Euro campsite at the Schatberg, and then we're back to theme parking on Sunday with Toverland. So subscribe to catch that. Any comments about the theme park, any queries or questions, pop them in the comments down below. I do read every comment and I do reply to every comment that I can. And thank you again for watching. So from Walibi Holland on our very first ever trip. Yoi. Yoi. See you later. Bye bye.